we are live again. I want you to share the link. Share the link. I don't know what happened, but I think maybe it's an issue, YouTube or something. All right. So I want to make this announcement. Listen to me. If you don't know anything about cryptocurrency, go and learn something about cryptocurrency. There's something about to happen in the world of finance. I mean, the world powers have tried to resist and restrict. Even a few days ago, there was a strong resistance and there was a crash in the market. The financial markets have been moving in very funny ways, scary ways. But as believers, one of the fruit of the Spirit is long suffering, endurance, persistence. You must learn to be persistent. You must learn to be enduring. Usually when it comes to believers, for instance, when they lose money, that is the end. But the people of the world, they understand how the systems operate. They lose money, they go again. They lose money, they go again. They lose money, they go again. Of course, it should be calculated risk. Money you are willing to lose and money you can afford to lose. But the truth is, they lose, they go again. They fail, they go again. But for believers, we fail and that is it. We lose and that is it. So you find believers, many believers, poor or okay. How is it that the worldly guys are the billionaires and the rest? Because they are persistent. You study Elon Musk, study Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett, he's so far, we call him the number one investor in the world now when it comes to the financial world. Do you know how many times he has failed? Few months ago, Elon Musk lost over $200 billion. Yeah. We woke up, he had lost over $200 billion. And as we are speaking, he's the first man to reach $500 billion. $500 billion. Yeah, if you check right now his net worth, $500 billion. Yeah. But a few months ago, he lost $200 billion. What do you think is going on there? That's persistence. It's sad, I have a ministry and I mean, not everybody, but at least many of you should even be into forex trading, financial trading. and everybody should be involved in cryptocurrency. See, cryptocurrency is a must. Whether you start now or not, eventually you would be in it, because cryptocurrency is the future. It's the future currency. The world is about to move in a way. You see, without cryptocurrency, the Antichrist cannot even, operate. It's a digital currency, because a time will come where even eating and drinking will be regulated. And the world powers are doing so much. Certain countries have begun to legalize cryptocurrency. It cannot be controlled. It's decentralized, but it can be regulated in many ways through exchanges. Yeah, even talk about Binance. Binance is centralized. There are regulations. Yeah, there are regulations. So the world is changing. No matter what you do, you would be involved. But the truth is, it's best you start now. Number two, there's about to be a strange wealth transfer. And it's the will of God that believers partake and enjoy this wealth transfer. And the Lord spoke to me about how that this year we need to take advantage of certain things. And the Lord is just speaking. Now, in the period of the communications of the Lord, I instructed some people with me, to go somewhere. And we did. And truly, when we went, the person spoke about the same thing God was saying and gave further details. As I'm speaking to you now, this person has spoken about officially about 4 to 5 times about this same thing. Same details. God has also spoken to me about it. The Lord led me this morning and I discovered another person as well. As I'm speaking to you, I have 3 major voices that have spoken about this thing. I'm talking about prophetic voices, authentic prophetic voices. And the last one that I discovered, he didn't even know about it. It was a colleague prophet who had a vision about it, and how that he had even written it down. So the prophet had to go and check in his diary, and he realized, I've written this, I've spelt it. CREPE. I've spelt it in my book, but I don't know what it is. And they told him the rest of the vision. Oh God. So if you have money that you can afford to lose, okay, it's not financial advice, but if you have money that you can afford to lose, get into cryptocurrency. Now, you don't need to learn much. But specifically, look out for, I could assist though, but it depends on your willingness and your seriousness. A token, maybe let me give you a couple of tokens. Let me give you 2 tokens. And these tokens, I share them on my status. especially the first one, it's about to move. You see, the Lord has revealed certain stages it should get to. And the first stage, and I confirmed even today, the first stage that is supposed to get there is nowhere near. As I'm speaking to you, currently the value is at 0.000044, maybe 2 something. Now it has changed a bit, so maybe 3 something or something. But the first point it needs to get to prophetically in the spirit is nowhere near. Now, if it gets to that point, let's say if you bought $100, as I'm speaking to you now, you buy $100. That first point, which is just the first of the 3 points or 3 prices that have been revealed, the first, if it should get there, it should have around $98,000 from the $100. Yeah. So I don't know what you are doing with this information. Somebody say, oh, what if I don't have the money now? You have something small. Get in. When you get more money, you can buy more. It's best than staying. And I'm telling you, this is the best time to buy, because there was a crash in the market. There was a crash due to Donald Trump and China, the tariff war. There was a crash. So people in the crypto market lost money. A lot of people lost money. There was panic. A few days ago, somebody who had a portfolio of over $120,000 lost to $30,000. Yeah. Now, this crash, even though intended for evil, actually is an advantage for people who can be discerning. Yeah, it's an advantage. That means that if there's a time to buy, actually it has started moving up again, but if there's a time to buy, it's now. If there's a time to buy, it's now. If you've not bought, you can still buy. So after, just let me know. Then maybe I can give further details. And you need those details, because if you don't know what you are doing, you can get lost. You need to know what you are doing. You need to have the right contract address, use the right or prescribed exchanges, portals, and all that. So just let me know if you are interested, and then we can take it from there. There are 2 main tokens. There are more. And today I was discussing with one prophetic voice who is actually into these things. And oh God, I saw something. I was like, what? This thing that God is saying, these people are already gone. So it's time to join the train. It should be money you are willing to lose. That's how we trade, though. That's how we deal with things in the financial world. You always use money you are willing to lose, so that you don't get high blood pressure and you don't attach emotions. Money with emotions doesn't do well. Yeah. If you want to be a master of money, you must make sure to nail your emotions. Of course, there will be a little bit of, emotions here and there, of course. But then a certain amount of, so for instance, a trader, you can't break the heart of a trader. A professional trader, because the emotions are gone to a certain extent. Yeah, you have to deal with the emotions. So it should be money you are willing to risk, money you are willing to lose. Whenever we trade money we have lost in advance. As I'm speaking to you, I'm in a trade and we've almost won. Then suddenly the market began to, this forex though, suddenly the market began to turn and it's going back. We are losing everything, it's going back. But I'm calm, I'm ministering to you. Yeah, proper money, but I'm ministering to you. And I'm smiling. I'm not sad. This is real money. A lot of money. Yeah. So that's how you're supposed to be like. Yeah. Yeah. So just let me know. But I wish you can take advantage. That's what I'm sharing with you. I don't know who is listening to me, whether you are a son, you're a member, you are associated or connected to us in any way, but I think we should take advantage of this. I bought a certain amount. As I'm speaking to you, I have 5x. That's like times 5 of the amount I bought. Yeah, I have times 5. So that means that if I bought, let's just say maybe $5,000, I currently should have $25,000. If I bought maybe 10,000, I should have $50,000. So that is it. And we've not yet started. We are now about to move. So I wish you could just take advantage. I wish I told you earlier, but as at the time I told you, if you are taking advantage, you would have been ahead a bit. But there are people who join later. Those people should be affected by the crash in a way. But if you entered earlier, for me like this, I'm not affected by the crash because it my capital is safe and I'm having times 5. Do you understand? Yeah, I was having times 7. Yeah, times 7, but because of the crash I'm having, it was times 4 and now it's increasing 5x now. So I mean, you can do whatever you want to do with this information. That is the prophetic word I wanted to give us this afternoon. God bless you. Anybody with an offering, you can give this offering 05590903995. Anything above 10 cedis, anything above 20 cedis, you can give it 05590903995. And I wish you would also learn forex trading. I wish. Not everybody can be a forex trader in the sense of a professional forex trader, but everybody can be involved in forex trading one way or the other. And I wish you'd get involved, even if all you do is trade signals. I wish you'd get involved. So God bless you. I love you all. Have a lovely day. Shalom. Shalom.